Bună seara, doamnelor și domnilor. I tried. And the problem is when I look at you, I forget everything. That's my real problem. Anyway, guys, tonight I'm not here as a comedian. You know very well that's not where I'm strong. But I would never come on this stage telling you my life if not the only truth. So, believe me, it's true. They're giving me only 10 minutes. I hope I'm able not to stretch as usual I do in my life. Okay? So, let's start. Children. Rocco Antonio Tano, I born in Italy, Abruzzo, Ortona, from simple Italian humble family, 5 brothers, 1 sister, mom, dad. The only 2 things I remember at that age is the death of my brother, unfortunately, and the fact that I had always the same dream. Always. I used to dream that I can fly like a bird. And in fact, when my mom was put me in bed, I never cry because I can fly. Okay, this is... I was the before last boy in the family, and my mom sent me to church every Sunday to be an altar boy. It's true, believe me.
Grijă cu biserica de acolo, că uite ce se...
It was not so fun for me. My mom really said, Rocco, you are cute boy, you are the tallest, you can be our next priest in our community. That's what she thought. Really, she hoped so much about this.
Wow.
But then, that's the reason why I'm here tonight, because I find a magazine on the street. It was there thrown by a truck driver, and I was walking with my grandmother, with my cousins after school. I saw it, I took it, I saw it was precious, so I hid it, and I took it home. What's happening? When I arrive home, I couldn't wait. I open. Wow, brunette, naked girl with a guy. Turn the page. Again, the same guy with incredible blonde. Turn the page. Him again with red-hair girl. Turn the 4th page, I get a shock. He's all 3 at once. Then there my vision came. Unfortunately, not the one my mom expected. Since that moment, my only goal in life was to be that guy. And I was 12 years old. 12. But okay, look carefully at that picture. I try my best to change my mind and do modeling, but I had a hard time to concentrate. After so many years trying how to get into this marvelous business, my dream business, what's happening? Finally, I made it. That's my first movie in Paris. Okay. That's a very important picture because when you have a family who the priority is the happiness of them child, don't matter what is your goal, life is easier. And my father, he sits on the first row of the cinema watching my first movie, and my mother just told me, Rocco, but you put inside for real or you pretend? I said, no, Mama, look carefully. I put on the side, don't worry. In a few years, I became one of the most requested actors, traveling all over the world. Everybody wants me. Who knows why? The only thing I can tell you, I was filming every single day of the month with 2, 3, 4 different girls every day. And all what I was dreaming came true. The only problem, when I go home, I start to feel alone. Till Rosa came in. Mom left, Rosa came. I'm sure Mom gave it to me, Rosa. Mamma, grazie. Okay, this is the best, definitely the best day of my life. If I think about the family doctor, his words at the beginning, when he tell me, Rocco, come to my studio, I need to talk to you. Okay, I see it, the doctor, family is important. You will have a damn life. You will die with diseases. And if not, your life is terrible. You will not for sure have a family. I can guarantee. So I'm like, I don't care about all this bullshit. But the thing with the family was a little difficult for me to get it because I'm coming from a big Italian family. My grandmother had 16 children with my grandfather, who was a breeder of breeding bulls for living. Imagine the coincidence. Okay. That's my achievement, the big one, family. I'm 40 years old here, 20 in porn. And they start to ask me questions and say, hey, your son's growing. You still want to put down your pants? Or maybe, no, for sure no. I go back Italian now, a nice family. I don't want to see what Papa does. So I did it calmly, step off, and be behind the camera. But calmly, okay, very calmly. One day my second son arrived and said, Leonardo, the small, he says, Papa, can I ask you one question? Dimmi, Leo, dimmi, Papa. With finger pointing in my eyes, now you do sexy only with mommy, right? Why do you... He's 5 years old, 6. How can you ask me this question? But I couldn't speak. I couldn't disappointed. He looked my eyes clearly. I can see the protection. He wants to protect his mother. So you never lie to a child. Never. So I did. I stop it. And I stop it right away. I stop it. But him? Hey, what the f*** him you stop? We haven't been working 20 years together. We are a team. Don't forget all what you make me going through. You had the fun part, not me. How many times did I save your ass? Mother, I don't stop. That was one part of my life which was very difficult. So, because at that moment, a really sad part of my life beginning. And I became physical and psychological, submit to my woman, man, young, old, no one excluded, everybody. Okay, from there, from that point, go back home, and I see my children, beautiful, angelic, sleeping close to the mother, and I'm like, cry, pain, so much pain. I said, yes, the doctor was right. You don't deserve a family. What the you made the family for? And from that moment, my life became terrible. But sometimes I could smile, especially when I was on the car with those girls, and the policeman came with the flashlight on my face. Rocco Siffredi, even here, what the is going on with you? Or those ladies, sometimes, you have to pull out your you go there for this. Pull out my wow, why don't you partner with this? You make so much money. Imagine me, Sometimes they even mention my name like an example. Probably they didn't know what I look like, but they knew you can be like Rocco. That was fantastic. Anyway, after all this bad time, if you tell me, Rocco, why did you do porn? I would say simple, for so many years, because I love to the greatest number of women all over the world, all of them. After I grew up, and I said, all those words doesn't mean anything anymore. There is one reason why I did this, for freedom. Freedom to be myself, freedom to do what I love in life. And I know for every freedom, there is price to pay. And the only thing I can tell you, I don't regret nothing. I love it all. And as my wife called me, the last samurai. Now, I want to say to you guys, I hope, because that was my big dream, one day I can still fly, as I used to do on the dreams, and mulțumesc to everyone who lives my...
Am tras aceeași concluzie ca la prima apariție. Omul este foarte uman și a luat în cârcă povara acestei meserii.
Și este și prima oară când face chestia asta la televizor. Ceea ce este foarte mare lucru și mă bucur că a ales România pentru treaba asta.
Very sensitive and fun.
That's,
Now you can relax.
yeah, now relax.
Let
the emociones go away.
Emozione, via l'emozione.
Emozione.
Fun.
Emozione. Do you miss us?
I did. No, I did.
Că foarte empatic, foarte sensibil, foarte atent, foarte curios, foarte vorbăreț.
But at some point you got a little bit emotional.
That's the only part where I will always get emotional. To me, this part, it's all connected to my, how you say, dipendenza.
Addiction. It was a sex addiction.
That's the only thing I have. I can guarantee.
Îmi place această latură foarte personală, foarte autentică și la un moment dat nu vine să cred că s-a dus și într-o zonă foarte emoțională. Acolo mi s-a părut că este cel mai vulnerabil.
Da.
Every time you go back to any words, to that time, it's
like a trigger.
Difficult.
Right, I
It's
understand.
pretty difficult. It was not 2 months. It was long time.
Fiecare cu povestirile lui. Rocco cu ale lui, noi cu ale noastre.